What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Ahdi Boom continues to try to clear his name to the battle rap community of him not being, should I say, a snitch or a former snitch. Is he a snitch or a former snitch? Because a snitch means he's still active. Former means he did it for that time. Or it don't matter because if he snitch once, he'll snitch again. Y'all tell me what it is. But he wants to clear his name of not being a snitch, which actually means he is a snitch. That's what you don't get, Ahdi. Let me tell you something. You don't have to clear your name because the only persons who can clear your name from you not being a snitch is the person that you accused of snitching on. You can't go to somebody else to back you up by saying, hey, they said I snitched on Lil Rob and them. Did I snitch? No. Lil Rob and them had to say you didn't snitch. You can't go to somebody else to vouch for you when you accused of snitching on Lil Rob and them. So, no, it don't work that way. I got to bang the gavel on you alone on that. No. Got to bang the gavel on you on that. Then you like, my lawyer gonna tell y'all, watch. I bet my lawyer tell you, well, this is another problem. Your lawyer legally cannot say, and this is career suicide for any lawyer to say you did something when he's your lawyer. He can't say you guilty or something. He can't put you out there bad because it will damage him as being a defense attorney. So he can't say that. Even if you was a snitch, he can't say you are. So when you saying that don't help your argument. That goes against your argument. Then when you trying to play this little clip of your lawyer talking, what's crazy about it is you leading him. You leading him basically into trying to get him to vouch for you for not being a snitch. But this still don't make no sense because he's your lawyer. So even if you was a snitch, he can't say you a snitch. Even if you did tell on somebody, he can't say you told on somebody. Even if you was guilty, he can't say you guilty. This is career suicide for him, and legally he not at liberty to do that. So I got to bang the gavel on you on that too. So your failed attempt continue to hurt you. No. Another thing, it don't matter how you try to clear your name. It don't matter how you try to clear your name. It don't matter what evidence you try to present. You're going to always be looked at as being a snitch in this battle rap community for here on, thanks to Big K. Even if they know it's not true. Look, Verb allegedly, this is what Verb been trying to say for the longest. My mom ain't even a lesbian. But because it was done so perfectly, even though it might have been a lie, it was done so perfectly and strategically, that always followed him through his battle rap career when he rap against people, his mama being a lesbian. And according to him, it ain't true. She so-called got a husband and married and everything. But it was done so good, people believe it. Even though it might be a lie. Same thing with you. Big K did it so strategic, so raw, you can't get around it. Let me tell you something else. I don't believe nothing you say. I don't believe nothing your lawyer say. You know who I believe? I believe that paperwork. I believe what that paperwork say on the websites that you can go through. So let me get this right. Big K made a fake website, printed up fake paperwork with your statement proving you working with the authorities and telling on the guys that's locked up, he just for a battle. He went that far to do all that for a battle. Made up a fake believe case that you actually really was on the case. Made up fake make-believe co-defendants and things that you actually Why everything else is true, but that's not true concerning you? See, them some questions I want to know. Why is everything else true, but you working with the authorities ain't true, and that's in fine print too? And that's in fine print too. I don't get that. Then here's another thing I got to that make you look bad. You enter the plea deal. Well, the agreements on entering plea deals is to tell the truth. That's what makes the plea deal accurate. That's why it's a plea deal. What's the deal? You're going to plea out. Plea out is admitting and the things that's involved and involving it. You're going to plea out, and then that's how we're going to agree with the terms of the times that we're agreeing upon. So you're going to take this plea, and you're going to let us know everything about it, or the plea is off the table. So in order for you to enter in the plea, you had to tell and confess some things. That's what a plea deal is. So, brother, and you tell on yourself a few times in here. You said you took your plea. You say you took your plea deal before everybody else did. That's other evidence and proof of you snitching on somebody, for the most part. That's what that really means for the most part. You get your deal first, like 6ix9ine them did. They got their deal first. He got his deal before Shotty them. You know what I'm saying? He already worked out his deal where he got them. So talking about, that's why I got my 5. I plead out first. They don't care who plead out first. You got your deal. Look, if your deal came with a Happy Meal, this is what they allegedly said. Allegedly, they said you wasn't eating what all the other inmates was eating when y'all was locked up. The other inmates had bologna sandwiches and milk and 2% milk. From what we hearing, you had Tropicana juice with straws in it. You had McMuffins. You had Whoppers with cheese. You had the new Popeye chicken and Chick-fil-A. Even on occasions, Chinese food. In the joint. And you was allowed to wear your regular street clothes while everybody else was in uniform. I don't know. Well, Ahdi Boone want people to know he's not snitching. Those 4 white men you see him walking with, they are not police officers. They actually just friends of his he went to school with, even though he only got a GED. Allegedly, that's what's being said. He wants the battle rap community to know he's not an informer. Even though that little microphone that y'all think is a logo that pick up all y'all conversations is actually part of his new documentary he's filming. His new documentary he's filming. He just don't let y'all know you being recorded because he want the conversation to be honest. So he want people to know he's not a snitch. He also want people to know it don't mean he's a snitch if the police is riding him around the hood in the backseat of an unmarked police car pointing out houses. he just letting them know where he could be found in case they looking for him for parole reasons. So that's another reason. He also wanted us to let people know he not a snitch. He not a snitch if he might have told on somebody. Let me read this statement. It doesn't make me a snitch. This allegedly. Allegedly, this is what the paper said. It doesn't make me a snitch if I might have told on a few people. Only nobody can judge me. We leave that up to the real judge. Only God is the real judge. Nobody else can judge me. At least I'm not hiding. Hiding. I might have said a few things, but not in the nature that you think I said them. Everybody have told in one way or another. When you were young, you may have told on your siblings. You may have told on your friend. You may have told on yourself. If I'm a snitch because y'all think I might have told on somebody, then what does that make you when you told on somebody too? Whether you was young or whether you old, you still told. So if I'm a snitch, you a snitch. Quote, end the quote. Well, that sounds fair. That sounds fair. That sounds fair. So, so there you have it. I mean, look at this. Look at this devil. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this white devil behind us. Look, he look evil as hell, don't he? Let me stop. I'm just cracking jokes. But he want us to know. He want us to know he not a snitch. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I ain't got nothing against you, Ahdi Boom. You might be a cool dude to hang around. I just will never know it because I'm staying as far away from you as I possibly can. Good thing I'm in Chicago. New York. I think that's far enough. If not, I'm going on the other side of the coast where disaster in the man, where I really know I'm safe from you. Stay the hell away from me. keep on hanging with ARP now. Look, stay away from me. That's all I'm saying. Look, I don't want no trouble, brother. I don't want no trouble at all. So I believe you. If you say you ain't did it, you ain't did it. I believe you, brother. More power to you. Stay away from me. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. Click the link in the description box, man. Follow me on my Patreon. Real Under Here Certified Gear is available to everybody that's real by contacting me at 414-235-6760, man. Also, click the link in the description box. Join my Patreon. Click the link in the description box and join my Patreon. Also, what else I was going to say? Oh, shouts out to my sponsor, Strict Dad Foundation, where better parents make better children for a better world, man. Click the link in the description box and join both the Facebook and the Instagram channel. Like both those pages, the channel, and follow on them. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.